close out this eventful year, I'm delighted to say we're making good on that promise. Today, I am proud to announce that the Government of Canada will support the City of Windsor cover costs of managing and ending the blockade with up to $6.9 million in federal funding. These federal funds will help to cover extraordinary costs incurred by the city in restoring public safety, ending the blockade, and reopening the bridge.
More time to announce this topic here today to make the City of Windsor cool.
Well, thank you very much for the question, and I would say that the process of understanding the full extent of the extraordinary costs that Mayor Dilkens referred to began, in fact, very shortly after we were able to successfully end the blockades. As you will have heard from he and I this morning, we sat down as quickly as last spring, early in the spring, in fact, to really sketch out where those costs would be. And right from the outset, we said collectively that we would find a way to work towards a solution, because this was an unprecedented public order event, and the impact on the community here, on families, on workers, on the manufacturing sector, what I have consistently described as the literal and figurative engine of our economy, was put at jeopardy as a result of this blockade. And Mayor Drew is very right. I mean, my relationship to this town it goes back now over 20 years, over 2 decades. It's personal, and it was informed by my knowledge of the very real impacts that when you shut down that bridge have on people here. So we started the process of having that dialogue, and throughout the course of the spring and the summer, and now leading up to this very important announcement this morning, we were able to work with other colleagues in government to make sure that we could deliver the $6.9 million in federal funding.
The highest poverty in Canada, including child poverty, will not be made whole. And I want this to be understood to those that actually did the blockade. Those students, newcomers to Canada, and also the working class of that area lost jobs, lost employment hours, lost a number of different things. When you look at the price of things right now in the economy, those hundreds of dollars mean a lot to them and their families. So I want to thank the Minister for being here today. I want to thank the Mayor for his strong advocacy and the Council for all of the work that's been done. But I want to be clear, the harm does not cease with this announcement today. The West End, I always remember Steve Bachman when we fought to get the new border crossing. The border should not be a burden. Those people that have lived along the border faced increased problems and issues that will never be made whole. And I want to make sure it's clear, because when we go forward at this point in time, that's why community benefits are necessary. That's why we need to have more support for the border areas. And most importantly, to recognize at least the rest of the City of Windsor residents won't be on the hook for the $6.9 million, but those residents will never be made whole. Thank you.